Well. We have more transfers to do. Because of course we do. I'm not very quick when it comes to transfers. So that's what we're gonna do today. I am... Well, while I was setting up, I was doing some... whatchamacallit? Contracts for staff, because I needed to do that as well. My recruitment team needed some contracts. It's the same with the medical team, so we're probably going to start with that, but then we'll actually do player transfers, because we do need to do those still. Let's just hop on over to here, and then we'll check it. Did the yeah, this is the adjusted one. I'm not sure I agree with it, but okay, I don't understand why that. I don't understand things. Most importantly, I don't understand why the position view opens like a card, which I'm assuming this is, but it changes the background, because now we're on the portal screen, right? So if I close it, I'm on the portal screen rather than the screen I was on, the squad planet. That's kind of annoying. and doesn't make sense to me. It feels like it's kept some players around that shouldn't be around. Has it actually changed my stuff? I'm fairly sure I took Roger off here. Right. Right. Maybe. I think so. Think so. Okay, yeah, because it's like this is not our player, but he's on here. Kuribara is on here, which he never should be. Okay, so it's oh, why does it update automatically? Or could I at least, like, you have the suggest to automatically update it. Why does it automatically update? Or well, have it update for you. Why does it automatically update? Because now I have players who aren't even our players on here. That doesn't help me. Yeah, we still need the right wing back. We probably want a defensive midfielder. Did I write that down? Yeah. So central defender, I have right wing back, left wing back, defensive midfielder, and a striker. Either someone to play on the left, because we are a little bit light on that side. It's basically youth players, so it's either that or someone to play in the middle. And we move Hashimoto to be primarily on the left because, as we saw last season, and in the special tournament, the right wing back coming down the wing and playing the and crossing to the back post was incredibly effective. And Hashimoto is a large player. Like he should be winning quite a lot of headers. So he could probably score quite a few goals for us like that. But that depends on what kinds of strikers are available to us. And yeah, kind of what we can find. Let's have a peek at our short lists. Is Ohata still not interested in joining us? He might not be, which would be very sad for me, primarily for me. This guy has his loan expire here in a couple of days, yeah. Can I... because he's very, very good. Is he... and he has a Japanese second nationality, so he doesn't take up a foreign player slot, which would be very convenient. The only thing he doesn't really have is jumping reach, but that's fine. And I would play him as the the more defensive of our defensive midfielders. What if we ask? Oh, really? I can't ask for a loan offer now. Yeah, well, okay, I guess we'll have to wait until the loan contract expires on the 30th. Well, that's a little bit annoying, isn't it? Okay, are there any other players Now that would be quite nice, but I'm assuming he's gonna play too much for. Yeah, he's already playing in the Champions League, as well as played quite a bit in the special tournament for them. He's probably not gonna be allowed out on loan, at least not to me. Right, Yoshinaga. Well, we could try to just get him in on loan and see. Scouting progress, right. Okay. See if we have any strikers that would be willing to join us. It's not very likely. At least not the ones that I would like to sign. At least that's been the case so far. At least doubtful. Okay. Yeah, that took out a few. Not too many though. We still have quite a few options. Right. I mean, it would be probably better in the like a second striker, but he could false 9 through the middle, couldn't he? That could be fun. That could be fun. Another large player. Not very strong though, which I find is an issue for me. We're gonna have a big old striker. Surely he should also be a strong old striker. Probably not. How has he done so far in the save? He didn't play in the 3rd division. That's not encouraging. That's not encouraging at all. Let's just remove him because we're probably not going to sign him. A very speedy amateur player. Tempting. The 5 stamina makes me a little not uncomfortable, but cautious. Because yeah, he's gonna run really, really fast, but not for very long. Also, his mentals are a little bit iffy. Because you gotta keep in mind that while we're not at the top level, we are moving up towards that. So we kind of want players who can do a little bit of everything rather than they can run and that's it. We want to keep moving forward. Here we have a more creative, a speedy creative striker. Is he also more of a false 9 type player? Deep playing forward? Okay. Can we... Where's the compare? I'm gonna compare with... Can still compare with Kanda. Let's do that because I feel like they have quite similar profiles. Yeah, like Ooh, neither of them can shoot from distance. Even that they have in common. But Machika is so much better. He's 3 times as good on tackling. Never mind that it's 3 rather than 1, but he's more aggressive, he's braver, less composure, which isn't great. Works more for the team, which could be nice. He doesn't have the stamina though. I didn't even see that on the profile. Oof. Oof. But that was like, he's faster, should be better in the air. Yeah, like there's not a lot between them. Not a lot at all. And he would be free. He's 3 years older, but was he in on trial with us by any chance? Is that why we have full knowledge of him still? Has to have been. Right, the giant who's not great at jumping. Don't understand how that works really. Did he just never learn to jump? Or even standing up straight? Because I feel like at almost 2 meters tall, he probably would be winning quite a lot of headers by not jumping at all, but his jumping reach should still be good. Like, Machida is apparently, what is it, 20 centimeters shorter, but can apparently reach higher. Suzuki could also be a decent option because he has the pace. He can also run for quite a while with his stamina. Determined, which I will assume helps getting onto those balls. He can't jump very high, but when he does get his head on the ball, he's accurate. And we did get quite a few free headers. He could be an option on loan. Probably. Probably on loan. I don't think he would join permanently, and well, it's a little bit too expensive for us, isn't it? Yeah, I feel like quite a few of these players were players that would have been good for us when we were in the 3rd division. I probably should have expected us to be promoted. That was literally what we were supposed to do. But yeah, How did he get on? He didn't play at all. Yeah, probably not. I don't think he'll develop to a point where he would be like really, really good for us. So probably not. Probably we can sort by potential and see who's at the bottom. The deep lying forward guy, which is what we are playing with in the middle. Can't really... Does he score goals? Apparently yes. Sometimes. 12 and 31 isn't too bad, actually. Yeah, I feel like... Yeah, players like Minamino would be... I feel like he would probably be quite fun to have in. And with his dribbling, either we play him as like a second striker or a false nine. The fact that he can play both, I think would be very, very good. Advanced playmaker, really? Probably play more as a second striker. Mostly because we like strikers here. But the fact that he could play up top and in attacking midfield gives us more options rather than having players that can only play one of each. One or the other. So I kind of like that one. Would he want to join us on loan? He would be very interested in joining us on loan. Because he, like, I'm fairly sure he could play the... well, of course he can play the attacking midfield role, but the left-sided channel midfielder, I feel like he could probably play that one quite well, and you know, running down the channels and doing cutbacks and stuff like that. He has the pace for it. Like he could probably fill 3 roles for us, either as the attacking midfielder, so we are more solid, I guess, or as the false 9, dropping and pulling the defense out of position, or as the channel striker. Let's try. Because if we can get that over the line early, that does help the rest of our recruitment. Loan offer. 40%? That's pretty good. That is actually pretty good. We just don't want to have any preferred position. Because, well, we don't want to force that in or squeeze them into somewhere. Unlikely to be too strict regarding preferred position and role. Yeah, end of season. Does it say when it would end? June 27. Yeah. Ah, that's when his contract expires as well. Do we want any clauses? Probably no to buy. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, 1K per week, that's perfectly fine. I think he's worth that. Okay, so we do have our, well, planned first signing. We do still need, let's check in here, in the starters. Are we still scouting Rangers? Yes, we are. Where would I play him? Wingback? Maybe? He's in here at least. So that's something. They just went up to the first division, so he's not going to be too interested in joining us. We're scouting C. Iguli, we are still scouting. I am leaning towards trying to get him in. Solely because of the size. He's huge. And he would be great. That does make things a lot easier, doesn't it? Of the players we had, 16 players, only 4 are actually slightly interested in joining us. Oh, he did not have a face before in the old times. I did redo the whatchamacallit. What's it called? The face pack. That reminds me, we should check. We're doing everything all at once, just for fun. Staff shortlist. We find where Yaya Toure is, and then we test, because he didn't have a face before. Does he have a face? No. Okay, so I do think that's because he is actually a coach for a national team rather than a free agent. Because for some reason, I'm assuming it's because of the whatchamacallit, the World Cup mode that's supposedly coming at some point. I guess we'll see. But all of the national team staff and players are they just don't have any faces. They have been intentionally, yeah, I see, like, we could check. We could just go on to. I don't know why I'm going through here, but I am. So if we look at the men's national team, no one has a face. Not a single one. And even like, yeah, the face is there, but it's just not visible when they are on the national team list. I have to assume that it's because of the World Cup mode, or whatever they want to call it, module thing. Like, I don't know why else it would be, and because they don't have the licenses proper for the national teams at this point in time, then it's just, I don't know, hard-coded to not show the faces. I think it's kind of stupid, but it is what it is. Who's this dude? Is he their starter? 13 goals in 15 games. Oh yeah, and if you click them from the, if you click the player from the national team page, the face is also not there. But it is if you go through the team, or through the club. Blech. Decisions were made. Were they good? No, not very. Ah, boy. There was someone I was thinking of who I'm fairly sure plays for Tokyo, unless he left, of course, after the first season. That is a possibility. Is he in the reserves team? No. Huh. So he must have left. He must have left. See if we can. Ah, there we go. To Sangal. Oh well. Right. What we could do is we could go back to the shortlists. Like, I'm fairly sure we're gonna be. We're probably gonna sign a goalie. As long as I can get some kind of indication of, like, is he at least over 10 marking and tackling? Tackling seems quite likely. Marking probably as well. He does have the pace as well. He's fairly quick for being an absolute giant. But he is a strong contender to be our central defender option. See, first team players. Oh, we have some that don't have clubs. Hmm. Probably no. Yeah, probably not. No. He's not bad, but he's also not nailed on starter level. If compared to someone like Fukuchi, who we already have. I would rather have him play the backup minutes. Right, was already... yeah, it is. So his contract is coming up. He could be a decent addition to our defensive midfield, I want to say. Considering he's not a brilliant centre-back. Right, surely as like a defensive midfielder. As long as we can get his mentals up a bit. Probably would be great. Am I scouting these players? I'm not a scout. That is not a very... that's not a very high resolution picture. I wonder if that is because the picture in the face pack isn't very high resolution, or if there's an issue on my end on that. Because may as well not have one at that point. He's also huge, with a great jumping reach, which we all love to see. And then we had Stida. Right. Really? Koulibaly is a last resort? Why? Now I want to know more. Why is he a last resort? Oh, yeah, we can check... Oh, he's got more resolution on his face. That sounds wrong. That sounds very wrong. Let's... Since we have one player who's apparently fairly decent on there, we could just actually. I changed my mind. Yes, changed my mind. We may as well get a. Where on earth was it? You? Oh wait, there's not enough players, is there, to go for a. For a full whatchamacallit. Did it not actually cancel the assignment? Huh. It doesn't. So I guess I have to move the dates forward, maybe? Is this not where you do the... I have to figure it out, because why can't I do a team report? Can you only do it for certain teams? I said it, so I should be able to. Yeah, okay. So I can't do it for all teams? Well, that's just sad. Not even for, like... I can view a B team, but not get a... not get a report. Well, that's not particularly helpful, is it? What else did we have? Expensive players? Well, I like myself some expensive players. Please. Right. Did he get longer arms? I'm fairly sure he was under 10 aerial reach before. Which is ridiculous at his height. And a goalkeeper as well. Right. And then we have the end of contracts players. Apparently not a ton. Am I scouting this guy? I am. Good. He could not do defensive midfield. He does not have the passing for it. Oh. Right. A wing back. He wants to leave. For 22k? Could he be worth it? If we compare him with Phil, how does it look? Phil is better, which isn't surprising. Not by a ton, really, in the things that count. Oh no, not the long shots. Crossing's fine. I do wonder though if the like off the ball and the teamwork may have helped Phil. I mean, as well, he does have he's speedier, better stamina. We'll keep it in the back of our pockets. We'll keep it in the back pocket, I guess. Right. Right. Tons of pace. And long throws. Why is it an orange A? Excellent, probably. Maybe? Maybe. Compare him and Phil. He doesn't have the same crossing. He's not as good at dribbling. Better first touch. defensively should be better. Mentally, he's worse at everything, but he's faster. Of course, we could also bring back an old favorite, if you can be a favorite after being here for, what was it, 4 or 5 months? But it was decent, and didn't he get an assist or 2 for us? 3 even, in the 15 games he played for us. So he is an option, and he would be free. And then we have players who are a little bit more iffy. He's decent, but he's also signed a new contract as well, so I mean, he's pretty good. But is he a starter for me? Probably not, and it doesn't seem like he has much in terms of growth. Let's remove him. Oba could still be a decent signing because he seems to have quite a bit of room for growth. And he would be free. Is the background green on him? Is he on? No. Okay. Weird. Now it's gone. What in the world? My confusion. No. Really? 4-star wingback? It has to be all of the entirety of the physicals. Because otherwise I don't really know. We could bring Sean Ray in and make him a wingback. I don't think he would like it, but we have the option to. Please. Thank you. Like the first priority currently is find the players that can take us up to the J1 and establish ourselves up there, so we can, bring in more and more good players. So they don't necessarily need to be, the highest potential players, as long as they can do a job right now. Right now. I do really like the look of this dude, whose name I will never be able to pronounce because, well, but he's so solid. Like he can do everything. Kind of. He can't really cross the ball, but if he's a defensive midfielder or covering at centre back, Who gives a damn if he can't cross the ball? It's never going to be in a crossing position. It's more likely to be in the box, heading the ball. Maybe not very successfully, but he will try. He will try, damn it. Also, wouldn't it? He's Kazaki. That's fun. Right, we also had Mulambia, who I was thinking of maybe making into a wingback, but I don't know. A lack of stamina is it's concerning. It concerns me. Right. I have to go through our players again, and because I've completely forgotten how many more players will we have? 1, 2 if we keep Roger, which we might still. Yeah, just go away. You're not actually our player. Stop it. Get out of here. So the goalkeeper, Fernando Rodriguez. With him, we have Roger. So that's 2. We have Hian, that's 3. And we're allowed 4, I believe. And we are thinking of bringing in a goalie, which will be a 4th. We still need a right wing back and a left wing back. Shichi, he could be an option at least for the year. To maybe be the backup to Muninju. Either way, he'd play quite a bit because Muninju keeps betting. He keeps getting suspended. He keeps getting suspended. And we do really need someone who can play actually wing back rather than Roger. Oh! Some of the high school players have gone faces as well. Now I have to check our other ones. No, not Kaneko. He didn't get one. Damn it. Shame, because I got the latest version. So I guess a few have gotten their faces. Maybe Masuda has been signed by a team, because we picked him up from Kashiwa High School. Let's have a peek at our other team, see if there's anyone else. No. Yeah, all of these already had faces. Bummer. Well, either that or they're new gens. Yeah, that's a bummer. But he is still a fairly promising player. Potentially J1 standard. Now, let's check if he has gotten signed by someone, and that's why he's gotten a face. Let's see. He has been signed by Jubilee Iwata. Cool. He's already played 2 games in the special tournament. Nice. Ooh. Sleepy. I guess that's why I'm assuming the other, like, Kaneko, Fukase, Otogawa, Tanaki, they've not actually signed for any teams in the J Leagues, so no pictures for them. Right. Yeah, we don't really have tons of wiggle room in terms of foreign players, because we can have 4. Yeah, 4 foreign players. There's no point, in my opinion, at least, to have more than 4 then. Because then you just have to leave one out of the match squad all the time. That's why would have been really great if we could sign Reinders, because I believe he's Indonesian, or is it Malaysian? I think it was Malaysian. Was it wrong? I think I was wrong. Is it Indonesian? Fairly sure he would be in the... Yeah, there we go. So I was right at first. I just doubted myself because I'm usually wrong. But yeah, that wouldn't be too bad because he wouldn't take up a foreign player slot. But it doesn't seem like he's very willing to join us. Ooh. Do they have any other players that we could sneakily sign that are good? Who knows? How many players do they have that are like second nationalities? I'm sorry, what? Alright, because it's the national team bullshit. It's a completely different team view. What would that be then? Why do you have an arrow there if there's nothing there? Please, general info. Would it be in here? No, it's just first nationality. Oh, why? Homegrown status? No. I mean, we could just... well, not that one, apparently. General info? I probably should make a specific national team view, because apparently that's what we need. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Oh wait, here we go. Second nationality. So there's one that doesn't have a second nationality. I'm just not paying attention, apparently. So just one. Iggy. Yeah, he would absolutely be called Iggy if we were to sign him. Because of course, Iggies. Okay, we've got some actually really good players. I wonder how difficult it would be to be like, yeah, we want you to play for our national team. Most of them probably never lived in the country. Like, I'm assuming all of these that have Netherlands as their second nationality, I feel like they probably were born there. But yeah, like it's gonna be difficult to get everyone to pull in the same direction. Maybe. Then again, if like all of them are from the Netherlands, maybe they have a lot of things in common anyways. Ipswich. Does he have? Does he have Thai as well? No. Oh well. Guess we don't do that because that doesn't help. We have one foreign player slot. I have forgotten if we had any right wing backs somewhere. It's just those dudes. Right, I was thinking of maybe playing or signing Sato and having him play right wing back, I think. Or at least I thought about it for a little bit. Are they all J2? Or J2 and J3? Mostly J2. Because yeah, bring him in and maybe having him be the have him start ahead of Fukuchi could be a good thing. He has a good personality as well. Yeah, we might sign both of, or try at least to sign both of these two. No. Just because they're both pretty good. And that would be quite helpful. Signing to both, two players on a free. Would be quite nice. Quite nice indeed. Could we see, actually, if we're in here, can we see status? We can. Can we see if anyone's like wanted or loan listed or something? That would be helpful. What isn't helpful is not getting to where I want to go. That's just wanted. That's my player anyways. That's mine. You can't have him. If no one's available for like loan or anything, then because I was thinking maybe we should check the all of the national teams, see if anyone's available for a loan. Alright, we do have the option of Yoshinaga. Bring him on loan. What was the guy at? I'm getting incredibly sidetracked all the time. What was the guy at Ryukyu that I was interested in? I don't think it was Araki. I think he was the guy I was thinking of at least. Did he leave? Oh, that Nishi. Nishi. Who we need to scout again because we have forgotten if he's good or not. Because he would also be like from what we can see, seems like he could be good. The worry there is stamina. Yeah. I think we're pretty much done at the for right now, at least on those pages. Was there? Did I want to keep around any of the stuff? They've been around for a while, hadn't they? No, he's completely new, but he's our head physio. So I probably want to keep him as our head physio because I made him my head physio. Didn't I? Maybe not. Yeah, I did. And he's pretty good. Unless, what is he on? 350? Fairly sure we had some physios on here. Right. Since our assistant manager is retiring, what if we bring in Kiyotake? Then in a couple of years, whenever he actually retires, we can try and bring Endo in. Because why wouldn't we? It seems like it would be fun. Oh. 118's coach on 1.6k a week. Sure, it's like Inamoto Junichi, but really? Really? Mats Hummels could be fun as well. Mats Hummels. Yeah, there's quite a few dudes. It could be fun to bring in. Just because, like, it's not like the idea is that they will join us and suddenly we will be a fantastic team because we have the bestest of the best players or coaches that will make everyone brilliant, but rather they would make us slightly better, I guess, or it will be fun, rather. But yeah, to go back to what we were thinking about, are we keeping Take? Probably he's competent. How are our other sports scientists? Taguchi is also competent. Average, which is better than competent. I don't understand why there are so many like levels from unsuited all up to, I think, elite. There are like 15 different stages, and like, is competent better than reasonable? And then it's color coded, but some of the colors are the exact same. Like, I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, we might. I actually want to keep around because he's been here since literally forever. Take, he just joined, but he's a young lad, and having some youngsters around surely couldn't be a bad idea. Right? If we're all old men, that wouldn't be good. But yeah, I might let this contract expire and bring in someone else. I'm not sure if that helps me or if it's smarter to do, because the physios we've had eyes on, they are the same. They are as good or as not good, I guess. But yeah, oh, he's part-time. Maybe that's why he's not as he's not so expensive. Right, and Furo and Kat we've decided to let go. Do we? No. I guess we'll just wait until then, and then we'll look to replace them by very quickly asking for more coach slots. Because, yeah. Second best attack coaching, that has to be me, surely. Why can't I hover over myself? There's probably the other coaches actually, rather than me. But anyways, we're pretty good in terms of how good our coaching is compared to every other team. Like fourth best in the league for goalkeeping coaches or coaching, and I'm looking to replace him with someone better. Yeah, but yeah, we're gonna have to find, or we'll ask the board for more coaches. We can't, of course, ask now because we have too many. And then they want us to get rid of them so we can ask to have more, so we can get more people in again. It's weird how that works. But it is how it works. Right, and then before we before we do anything else, or move on at least, because I think we're just gonna move on and see what happens. The training, because I had intended for us to have like a rest and go on vacation, but I'm not allowed to send players on vacation because they're not tired enough. Not sure the logic behind that, but I also should have done this off stream, so I didn't have to didn't have to go through it. We start the season on the 8th of August. Which means we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so from here I would say our pre-season should begin in earnest. 5 weeks, 6 weeks maybe even. So we could just have these be more relaxed in terms of how we train. We could do the cheeky what's boot camp? Much harder training schedule for use during the season that almost resembles a pre-season workload. How does that look? Physical, resistance, quickness, outfield, endurance, overall resistance, quickness, endurance, match practice, recovery. That's a rough day. Overall training and then match practice on top of that. Yeah, I don't think we're going to do that. But what I might do is I might do the general 0 games, because it's not as physically demanding, even if we have 2 physical. But we have a lot of technical training as well. We have some technical, we have some tactical. We do attacking, we do defending, we have some match practice, and then we team bond. And yeah, we could do that. Because they are less demanding, then we can have, we can start in this week, we can start to get back into full shape, I guess. Because, of course, again, we're not allowed to go on vacation when it's vacation time. Why? I don't know. Vacation is for chumps, I guess. What I'm going to do... See, this one should be a general 1 game Saturday, because we're playing on Saturday, yeah. Here we have 2 Wednesday, Saturday. We'll put these in, because that will give me like a barrier. This is where it starts for real. Really real. Because otherwise I will not notice. So those 3 can be the border, I guess. Because what I'm thinking is that we do... Will it be 4 weeks then of more actual pre-season training? Playing 1 game on Saturdays. And then the last 2 weeks we do basically the general 2 games. So we play a game on Wednesday and 1 on Saturday. Just so we get games in our legs right before the season starts. I think that could be a decent idea. So they are not as physically demanding either, these whatchamacallits, schedules. There we go. My words, they are, well, sometimes there. Wednesday, Saturday. So these 2 would be our last. And then we'll have mid? How does that look? Maybe I should just make one of my own. Alright, just go in here, I guess. Pre-season, where we have match day. Confirm. So that's on Saturdays, and then we have a recovery. We will have match preparation, match review, match preparations. This will be the match preparation. We will have match tactics. Confirm. Endurance would be stamina, natural fitness and work rate. Resistance is balance jumping, strength and work rate, and aerial reach. Quickness is acceleration, agility and pace. Makes sense. If we do endurance and then quickness, and then we'll do that again. So I feel like the endurance is probably going to be the one thing that we need more than anything. But if we do that, can we get some tactical in? Does that does push us up quite a bit. Why can't I right click that one? I would like to right click that one. We could do tactical on these two maybe. So defensive. And then attacking, yes. Like so. Right, do the goalkeepers have to work harder? I guess. Makes some sense, maybe. Yeah, create. Pre-season. Confirm. There we go. See. And then we go to calendar. We get confused because I don't know where I am. Right, here were the... well, our resting period, I guess. Why do we have general 0G there? Right, whatever. Pre-season. Squeeze that one in there. And here. And 4. So we'll do that for 4 weeks. Yeah. It's a very physically demanding preseason. But I think that would be beneficial. Do I make these even more like relaxed and not do physical? 2 days at least. Maybe we do that. Do a little bit less physical because we are still of course, trying to well, relax a little bit because we are in between seasons. So let's do that then. We will do community outreach instead of the physical on Mondays. Then we'll do actual physical on Wednesday. Then it's a lot of technical and tactical for Saturdays, or well, Fridays, when we do a match practice. Now we just need to schedule friendlies for us on the... Let's write them down, because I will forget. I'll also remove my notes that I don't need anymore. June 27th. July 4th. And then 11th, 18th. And then we have 29th. Wait, no. 22nd. 22nd. 25th. 28th. And August 1st. And that's the last one. Oh, excuse me, gotta... Ooh, my eyeballs. Right. Then we find our friendlies for those dates. Fixtures. There we go. We arrange friendly. June 27th is our first one. Yeah, let's do it in that order, actually. Unless, are we going... No, we're not going on any pre-season tours because, of course, can I do that on my own? Can I be like, we're gonna do a tour here? Pre-season tour? I don't think I can. Unless... I don't think so. Either way. We'll do it like this. We can start... I think the last 4... We probably want to do some... at least 2 of them. I think the Saturday games probably more difficult games. So we'll start out easy. And then the midweek ones will also be easier. So we can play against this team. We will get 19k. That's a lot. And all home, of course. Because that would be more money for us. Which is, of course, the most important part of friendlies. Making money. That was them. What if we go with Jasdiv? Confirm. I preferred when it like popped in as TBD somewhere in here. Makes things a lot easier. July 11th. So it's blocked out the ones that we've already scheduled. That's good. Now we want some half decent teams at least. Let's go with Fukui. So they're a little bit better. We get less income from playing an actual like football league team. Fukui. Why does it feel like it's moving? It's putting them in somewhere, but it's not where I expect them to be. Probably isn't. And then 18th. And this would be our next step up. We had... Do we go with... let's not go with a high school team. That seems weird. That seems bad. Who are these? PSM? Who are they? Oh, Indonesian team? Maybe? That would cost a lot of money. It would go away. It would be the same. Would not sanction this friendly match as it's too far to travel. Guess that's why it's so expensive. We'd actually lose money on playing that friendly, so I don't want to do that. There's university teams, which I'm not really too keen on. Let's go with... We can go with Kariab because they have a cool badge slash flag. It's a flag, really. Could also go with, like, Tiono. Let's do that. Let's go with Tiono. Hang on. Was there another update? Yeah, there was. So once again, all of the name fixes have been undone. Why? Damn it. Does that mean if we run over to Bayern, do we have a legally distinct Vincent Company? We don't. Okay, so it's only some that have broken, because I did the name fix, and I checked and it worked. But now it doesn't. I don't know. I'll have to check again. Right, and now we have the July 22nd. For this win, we win. This preferably it would be a win, but for this one, we want a not very good team. Just go nearby teams. Pacific Industries. Could do that. We'll play Pacific Industries on the 22nd, and then since this is where we ramp up a little bit on the Saturday, we play a little bit more difficult team. Well, if we play... Yeah, maybe not. I was thinking we could play... Like, I think we played Urawa this past actual preseason, the preseason for the... for the the special tournament. I think we played Urawa and beat them, which was nice. Maybe we do Shonan Belmare. Let's do that. Confirm, and then we have another simpler game on the 29th. Yes, I wrote down 28th. Good thing I know what I mean. And then we have a nearby team. We have gone for Pacific Industries. We've done Gifu and Gifu Kyoin. Let's go with FC Ted because but AC Legenda Gifu. We have to. Because it's a silly name. I mean, to be fair, Shebek Nakatsugawa is also a silly name, and FC Ted is also a silly name. But we'll go with the Legenda Gifu for this one on the 29th. And then we have August 1st. Boop. Confirm. And we do a similar reputation. It's a little bit disconcerting that we have, 2, 3, 4, 5 university teams that have the same reputation as us, or similar reputation as us. We'll play Fujieda. They are in the J2 as well, so that will be a good test. We'll also play against the guy we had in on trial, and one who we thought about signing, but didn't. Yeah, Fujieda. Not on this. Excuse me. Why did it change the date? I hope it didn't do that for one of the other games, because if it did, we play a friendly tomorrow. Right, but we have we did change the training, right? Yeah, we have the training set up. I would rather not play a game tomorrow, but we shall see. We have our preparations done, I believe. I'm also going to write down name fix again question mark. There we go. Notes, damn you. Okay, we can press continue. Okay, so the loan offer for Minamino has been accepted immediately. What? We sent it at midnight because, of course, we would send that at midnight. They replied at 5:50 in the morning. Okay, yeah, we don't have a game tomorrow. That is good. Right, let's check how their schedule looks. Right, game. And then the double Pacific Industries. Where are they from? Does it not say? They don't have a stadium, so unknown stadium, so we can't check. That's otherwise how you can tell where teams are from, unless it says in their name, of course. Because the stadium, wherever you find that, because clicking the stadium doesn't actually do anything apparently. Really? I was fairly sure it said somewhere what city the stadium was in. Apparently not. Right. Release clause? For me? It's for me? Everyone's pleased. Oh, sad that we lost. Yeah. What's the concern? Right, but he got over that, didn't he? I think he got over it. Okay, and now we can click the team instead. And then we can go to the other team view and sort by potential. Okay. Sure. Possibly out for a day. Okay, that's a very red injury. Or possibly 1 day. Wait, he has a transfer value? They all have transfer values. For some reason, they are playing for a high school team. Who would I pay? The school? Maybe. Either way. We did get some information, which is nice. That's what we want to see. Information. Will be a quality sign for the potentially J1 standard. Really? Would he be interested in signing for us, though? No, but he would come on loan. Like, he would be absolutely ridiculous to have. It would be ridiculous, but also kind of funny. But really, potentially J1 standard? Leading J3? Yeah, the attribute distribution. Like, where would you play him? Like, do you play him at right fullback so he can't really use his 18 long shots? Like 18 passing, 7 vision. So he's very accurate with very short range passes. He can't really move around because his physicals aren't good. Or, well, they're not great. And, like, yeah, his movement is pretty bad as well. Both on and off the ball. Well, in and out of possession, I should say. Those could go up, of course. Of course. But, like, But we would have to get rid of one of our other foreign players to bring him in, that's the thing. And that would be most likely Roger. Because he is stuck where he is because he's our best, probably our best player actually. He's by far our best midfielder at least. And we only play with 2, so playing the best one is probably a good idea. And then we're bringing in a goalkeeper that will be by far the best goalkeeper at the club. He should be playing. We will have... who else was it? We have Roger. And we're thinking about bringing in Eguli because he's an absolute giant. Which would be nice to have. Who was this guy? Right, not a player on loan from Huracan. Right. Was it someone I was thinking of loaning in, maybe? He's very expensive. He's very expensive. Yeah. Probably no. I mean, he's good. He has lots of potential. But where would he play, really? Playing him out either wing would be smarter than playing him through the middle. Or as a striker. He could do channel forwarding, I guess. Right, we got we'll add in match review after the preseason games. Should we add in team bonding as well? Or we could do that on Tuesdays, I guess. We could do some team bonding on the Sunday evenings. Which that sounds nice, doesn't it? Now we've run ourselves ragged the entire week. We've just played a game. Then we analyze what we did good and what we did not good. And then we go and have some beers or something. Right? Perfectly normal professional behavior. Right? Or is there an overall training in here? There we go. Yeah, so it's thrown in a different one. Probably because there should be a match review there, but because there was no game actually scheduled, just threw in something else. No, Wednesday, Saturday wasn't right. Yeah. That was the last one. Then we start with regular game, or regular training, and the rest I will write down that I should set up for the rest of the season. There we go. So notes for that. Notes, my favorite. But yeah, we have that done. We can continue again. See how the internationals went. Look at you play 89 minutes. Where's he? There. 2-2 draw against Argentina. That's not too shabby. Wait, he's gonna be in the Toulon tournament? Damn. When is that? Ah, right now. Okay. Okay. Sure, we could peek in here, see if there's any players we would like to steal if they play for not great teams. They probably all do. I saw Racing de Ferrol and thought, maybe, and then no, he's on loan from Real Madrid. Yeah, probably not. Nah, probably not. Was worth a look. Maybe. Okay, here came Force Ranger sign Colombia. Okay, well, I guess we're not doing that. I guess. Okay, that's 3 days, but okay. Yes, we have better training facilities. Perfect. Okay. Right. Fuji's... I mean, he's still on international duty, isn't he? Yeah, so it's not my... it's not my... my responsibility. I can't do anything about it. Matsui has left. Were we interested in signing him permanently? I don't think so. Okay, good J2 to decent J1, but he doesn't enjoy big matches. But I don't. He's not bad, but the fact that he can't really defend, that does concern me a little bit. Maybe accepts First Rangers offer. San Colombia. Where is the remove from shortlist button? Because there's no point in me having him on my free shortlist. We're still doing acceptably on that one. Marcelo Vaz. Good J2 close to full potential. Who was that? Left wing back or left back. Dribbly boy. He's pretty decent. Does he have much room to growth? Not really. He's consistent, relishes big matches. Huh. Let's, yeah, he's on the short list. That's good, because he's pretty decent. Right, and Oata would be a terrific signing. He's a decent J1, but we don't know. For some reason. Just ask him. Just ask. What if we try to make an offer? Regular starter, end of season. Sure, let's do that. Let's try it and see if we can loan him in. He's probably just gonna say nah, but if he does, we can move on. Because like if he's a decent J1 league player and we can loan him into the second tier, that would be crazy. Right, this guy. I wonder how they've not fixed this bug yet, that the like mail or the message titles duplicate and just overwrite each other. Makes it very difficult to know where you were and what where you've been. We're training too much. No, we're not. We're doing well. Okay, let's go assign a contract. Oh yeah, there we go. The name fix absolutely is not working, so I'll have to do that again. When was that update then? Because I'm fairly sure I did it after the latest one. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We could sign a Brazilian centre back to play him at right wing back because he's very good. That seems like a terrible idea. Right. Player recommendations, we should check that one out. For the second team, we can throw in some players that aren't available? For who? I'm assuming for the second team. Let's not play him because he's not fully fit. Yamaya can play for 45 minutes, I guess. Yeah, 45 minutes, just for fun. Right, let's see the player recommendations in a list, please. That's a long list. And seems to be a lot of players I already know about. Was that 5 to 12 passing? Is that what it says? It is. Probably not. Whack. A wingback. The wingback whack. He's pacey, he's pretty good. Let's we don't add anyone to the shortlist until we have checked everyone. But the worst part is I don't necessarily want all of them on the same shortlist. That means it probably should have a spare shortlist. Guess you could go with. Guess you could add them to the default and then sort them from there. Maybe. So for me, a contract or a trial, we can add them to default and then sort them from there. Chipamba is not a wingback, is he? striker, sure, but he's a foreign player. We can't do that. I'm not allowed because I decided it myself. Alright. Galantoy. That's so annoying when it like starts flashing like that. It makes me sad. Striker. Oh. I almost did it again. Probably not. I'm definitely not. Okay, so we have 2 players. Oh, hey, it unticked. Great. That's just what I wanted. There wasn't anyone else I was thinking of adding, was there? Why? I don't think so. Add shortlist default. Oh, it didn't delete everyone. Hooray! And keyboards. And then we can go to our shortlists. And then Wyke would go on the starters probably. First team? First team probably. Move to first team. And then it was Matsukawa, who will scout for a little bit, and he's a striker, so we move him to research strikers. There we go. News site. Go. Mia said no again. I'm fairly sure he said I've asked him before, or well, offered him trials before, and he said, "Oh, I don't wanna." Strange. Like, is he just not interested? Wait, what does that say? He's been without a contract for half a year almost. But he's not interested in coming to us? Even on trial? He did play 36 games for Sapporo though. He was decent, apparently. Well, about injuries. Oh, one injury. Okay, to sign a new contract, that's good. Guys, I want to do this, that's fine. That's fine. Nice, we have Minamino coming in. That means we have one of our 4 positions sorted already before the window opens. Muhaha. Isaka did nothing wrong. Well, that's good. Fergal scored twice, which is quite impressive, isn't it? Because he can't actually, yeah, he can't finish. He's got 6 goals already. In a bunch of friendlies. Probably because he can run. But I do like seeing these up arrows. Ooh. Lovely up arrows. And Tsushima scored as well. Which makes sense because he can actually shoot. He's also scoring very well. You'd love to see it. Isaka he's a defensive midfielder, right? He's not quite there yet. But he has lots of room to grow. Which we like to see. What is it he's working on? Speed? Defensive positioning. We probably want to work on his pace so to get it up at least to like, I don't know, 7? 7, 9? Because yeah, he's not exactly quick. But yeah, I mean, I guess his marking and positioning really really needs to be better as well. Looks like Numata scored. Numata is not a real player apparently. Oh no, I just can't click anyone. Wait, I can't click anyone? That's not good. Okay. I guess we're relaunching the game. Actually, we can do that. Wow, we can have big old my face, and then we'll relaunch the game. Because you're not actually supposed to not be able to click. You're supposed to be able to click players. It's only the weirdest of bugs here. Nothing, no fun ones, just strange ones. Unfortunately. Right, and I probably need to redo the... I did. Re-limit FM. To only do the things that I wanted to do. Not take up all of my CPU all the time. Only sometimes. Let's see then. Whap. And then we'll check if we can we click players now? We can click players now. Good. Okay. Weird. Right. He might be someone we let go of because yeah, he's not gonna be playing for us, is he? And no matter, he's not a real player. Okay. Ohata offer accepted. Nice. Wonder how long it'll take for him to reject us. Probably not too long. Probably. Let's keep scouting him. What offer accepted? Yay! And new contracts, that's all, right? Yeah. Release clause could see. Wait, he has a release clause? Huh? Did I put that in? No, he signed that on August 7th. Yeah, no, that was me. Domestic clubs in higher divisions, 105. So that's basically if a J1 team wants to sign him. I'm not sure they would. Iwata, they are J1. Damn you! To be, didn't they? Oh, you rascals! You rascals! Because they're back in full training. Yay! Amino. Accept. There we go. So that means we have him in. Where do we drop him in then? On the left? I guess both, maybe? Oh boy. I will never find him in there. Hello? Are you here? Probably... No, he should be. Is it sorted by anything at all? Oh. No, he's an attacking midfielder striker, right? Right. I forgot I had him on my shortlist. But yeah, no, he's not on here, apparently. Can I add him to... Add to squad planner button, please? Yeah, that's good. We now have our replacement directly or indirectly, regardless, or well, depending on how we actually use him in the end, to Kandasoma, who has been really good. Can I add him to the shortlist? I can. So I'm just gonna add him because, honestly, if the stars align and we can, I might want to bring him back just because it would be nice. But that's a very maybe, because I just remembered that we need to pump out strikers. We need to make sure that we have a constant supply of young strikers that are homegrown. Which, yeah, becomes more difficult if we sign a bunch of non-homegrown strikers, or strikers that cannot become homegrown. Do not sign Ito, apparently. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna have them scout him again. He's not awful. Like, he's not great, but he's not awful. And they seem to, like, 4.5 stars, maybe, which is potentially J3 standard. He would be one of the better players in our team with that, which is not great. Yeah. Oh, I don't know why the name is clickable up here. That doesn't help. Yeah, he's not great. That's a shame. Here though we have someone from Kashiwa High School. Wanted by Mito is a centre midfielder. An attacking one. We can add him to the research. Because I want to keep an eye on him. Well, they lost 5-0, right? To Spain? Yeah. Well, that's rough. That's rough, buddy. What's that? Wait, what? Our goalkeeper. So he has the trait of always using weaker foot. That's fine. I think. It's fine. It would be a useful signing, maybe. Let's keep scouting him then, because he looks semi-solid. What would semi-solid be? Would that be... I don't know. And also I lost my train of thought, which is not brilliant. Liam, hello. How are you doing? Consistent. Do we have extensive Champions League night madness? Right, there was Champions League games today, wasn't there? Or tonight? Did anything exciting happen? I'm not really good at keeping up with the world of football, which is weird, considering how much I actually enjoy football. Let's add him for a year. No. Like even if he has potential, then yeah, nah. Yeah, nah. What? For God's sake, it's not good enough. Tomorrow you're going to be using the pre-game editor all day. Oh? You, are you setting up a custom database? What are you planning? Okay, guess we're not changing that. Okay, I guess we're not changing those at all. Wait before offering new contracts to players who have more than a year left on their contracts. Sure. See if we can't get Rich out. Are you going to be making players who doesn't exist and managers as well? Ah. Yeah, that is fun. That is fun. And yeah, you can. There's a lot of stuff you can do with the pre-game editor on that front. And that immediately undid all the filters for some reason. Why? The striker filter, please. Why am I getting defensive midfielders? Strikers? Confirm. Why? Like, a defensive midfielder is obviously not a striker. What is going on? Jeez. Yeah, this page is not the best, is it? I swear it wasn't this buggy before. We could... Wait, really? We could offer Hochera as a regular starter for a J1 team? He's not that good, is he? I mean, he's good, but that good? Busy day tomorrow. Yeah. I mean, it's usually worth it, though, isn't it? It usually ends up being worth it in the end. seems we've not pissed off anyone. So that's good. We're not getting any offers either. Goes back after injury, which is nice. I think this would be an excellent signing. Would be nice if he would actually want to join us, but we still don't know. Can we just ask his agent? We're very keen on signing him. He doesn't want to sign for us. Why? We could easily offer him more. It's because he's... yeah, I don't know. Maybe he wants to play in the first division. Which I think is fair, actually. He did a 10-season Man United chairman save and failed to win the Champions League or Premier League with the managers you had. I mean, it's difficult, though. Because, I don't know if you experienced it, but, like, managers leaving all the time, so you can't even have consistency. But yeah, it is difficult when you don't actually have control over everything or anything at all. That leaves his agent. Okay. Okay. Anything? Send Roger on a... No, if we're trying to maybe sell him, we probably shouldn't send him on a language course. I think. Yeah, okay. Wasn't much fun there. Shetkovic would be a quality signing. What was he? Defensive midfielder. Yeah. He does look pretty decent. And why does the back button not work? No. Come on! Okay. You know if you should do players and managers or just make players who will a bunch of creative players. Oh, damn it. Did it again. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's a... That depends, because I do keep in mind that even if it's worth it in the end, when everything works, creating just one person does take quite a while. So creating managers as well as players could take a while. Quite a while. Let's scout him a little bit more because, I mean, he doesn't look great, but if he actually has really high potential, no, we're good on that front. I mean, that's your job. It's your job to deal with that, not mine. Don't tell me what to do with your job. We keep moving. We keep moving. Keep schmoving, so we see what responses we get on the offers we've made and stuff. Right. Is Lingua back from international duty? Because if so, should always be available for 60 minutes. Masuda could be available for 60. Otogawa for 45. Sure. Players in one day and managers the next, depending on the anxiety. Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea to not like squeeze everything in at the same time. The rest can skip. Yeah. Isn't Tomonaga always available? Maybe not. Whatever. Rest. Rest, my lads. Oh, great. Yoshino injured. Appears to be struggling with a torn medial meniscus. The only course of action is for him to see a specialist. He'll be out for 4 months. Yay! Just what I needed from my most consistent centre back, who lost a ton of stamina immediately, apparently. That is not great. Where do you see the whatchamacallit? Is it in here? Oh yeah. Duh. I just had to click the exact right spot. And take everything. Get out of here. Go away. Let's see how much stamina did he actually lose. That's like 13. So he lost 2 stamina. Ouch. Let's talk to him about it. What playing time does he have currently? Squad player. Playing time won't change when you return. Try not to worry too much. Just focus on your recovery. Yeah. Pat on shoulder. Oh, but that sucks. Because he's the most consistent of our centre backs. Like, had the most points per game or whatever. That sounds wrong. We won more than we didn't. We won more with him than without him, I think. Unambitious. Yay. I don't think we need to be complaining too much about anyone because we're pretty much it's basically below, we're outside of the season, that makes sense. We're just training to train, not to actually do anything useful. We're just moving. So Hakozaki is moving away. So that's good. Let's get him off our books. I had forgotten we were doing that already. Oh, we have offers from Orfor Hocher, and Ohata said no to come on loan. Dang it! Ow. Okay, I think we don't have many players currently in the scouting loop because it wasn't that long ago we scouted Ota. So we might have... Okay, can we please come back? Thank you. It was 4 years and we had like transfer offers 3 days ago. So Hakozaki is set for the move. We haven't had bids? No. But there are people interested. Make an offer, you geese. Our under 18s won. Furukawa scored again. Weirdly enough. I wonder how he scores. I could check, of course. But do I want to? Kind of. But am I going to? No. I'm too lazy. $110 is the highest we got from Brazil. We shall negotiate that one first. This one, 55k over 6 installments. Huh? Was really not negotiable? Please go back to the... Are either of the other... Are any of the other ones negotiable, or are they just... Okay, here we go. I would like... $120? Actually, start 150 and we'll see what happens. Okay, so 150 they would agree to. Then we talk to these guys. Non-negotiable, that means we reject, because come on. Please go back to the one we were on. Non-negotiable or reject. Kofu, would you go for 160 then? And then we'll try and just ramp up the price, because we do have some interested clubs. Okay, they would say 160. That means we can go back and send my offer. Please, hello? Really, game? This is definitely not what we negotiated, so why is this what I'm seeing? Oh boy. I love when things don't work. Like, this is not the offer that was accepted. Why is this what I'm seeing? Oh boy. Oh boy, what does it know? Because he is silly. Do we know how good he is now? He would not be super interested in joining us. he's so technically good. It's just an absolute shame that he couldn't jump over a blade of grass. Sign Kara as a priority. Yeah, he's pretty good, isn't he? Just keep scouting him though, because I want to know more. Continental qualifiers decided. Huh? Oh. Tokyo and Kobe for the Champions League Elite and Fukuoka for League 2. Did Tokyo win the J1? Did they? They did. 1 point. Oh. Really? Only 3 teams now? I would expect like 4 at least. Ooh. Odd. And I also want to check because that no. Damn it, me. Damn it, me. Oh yeah, the league stage is what I want. Imabari, Iwaki, and Toyama. Let's check if Imabari has any players that I would like. Maybe. He's 34. He's an old man. Can't have old men. No, no, no. No club for old men. I think that's what the movie's called, isn't it? Probably. Scout this guy. I always like to look at the teams that have been relegated and see if they have any players that are too good to play for a lower division side, so we can maybe steal them. And by steal them, I mean, of course, graciously sign them so they don't have to play in a lower division. Because I'm so kind. I only want the best for whoever them shortly. Yeah, this is. I probably don't need to look through all of their reserve teams though, because if they're not good enough to be in the first team or listed in the first team, probably not going to be good enough for me to want to sign them. There we go. No. Okay. Iwaki. Yamanaka. Atsuki, a left winger. Left wing back. Yamanaka, formerly of Cerezo, of course. Naturally, it feels like half of the players I look at all have come through or will pass through Cerezo. You accidentally put yourself at West Ham when you should have put yourself at your local team. Ha! Ha! I mean, if I create myself in video games, at least football video games, I usually put myself at Arsenal. You should probably go for put yourself at your favorite team, and always make sure you have the highest potential. Nowadays, though, if I create myself, I either lie about my age or just make myself good enough to play for 1 year before I retire. So it's not as much fun anymore. It was more fun when I was younger, and it made sense. But yeah. But yeah. "13 to 19 technique." But he's not very quick. And he's a winger. E. Actually, let's have a closer look at that guy as well. Should just have done a team report at this rate. Probably actually should have. And striker and foreign. Okay, and then the last. Well, did you have any good players for me? Can have a little peek at Uebisu, see if he's good. Where do I remember this guy from? Nah, we're thinking of someone else. I want to say like Kashiwa, but obviously not. So I must be thinking of someone else. Don't like when that happens. It's much better when I'm correct. That feels much better. We'll have a little peek. A teeny tiny little peek. Yeah, him as well. Oh. Lots of technique. We'll have a peek at him as well. We like technical players here. In this house, we like technical players. Damn it. Damn it. Alright, I gotta go in and see if I can renegotiate the transfer offer for Roger. Not here. Yeah, like... So I can console the one that is... Why can't I click them? Dude, game. Why does it break? Huh? Where did I click to manage to select that one? Was it just luck? Yeah, so I can say no to Kofu, who made the higher offer. But I can't say anything to Sendai? What? What? That makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. You're a really annoying bug today. I'm hesitant to ask which one because it could be anything of like a million things. But yeah, what bug do you have? What did it do to you? Did it make you want to scream and shout? Kind of like how... So I guess I guess you're no longer able to do the sneaky, like ramping up the price tag for your players anymore. Because apparently, after you have accepted an offer, you cannot change your mind. Except for sometimes, or for some clubs. Or at least if that different club offers you more money, then you can change your mind. Like, I don't get it. Like, why can't I reject this one or cancel this? Like, why? You had a bug when you were testing your tactic when trying to click on the messages, but it won't work, so you had to reboot the game. Yeah. Like, I had... was that the one that I had earlier just today? Like, I was looking at players that had been scouted, so I had them messages in the inbox. And suddenly I couldn't click the players to see them anymore. Was it similar to that? I don't get it. I don't get it. Ow. Yeah, good thing we got the promise sorted before he got his 4-month injury, because he will be out until after that promise concludes. So C would be a good signing. He would also be a big signing. I don't know if that's if the transfer thing is a bug, because yeah, like I can't do anything about these offers either. When did I get these offers? They're at the contract stage. Oh, I don't know. In April. It's been 2 months. 2 months, and we haven't had a confirmation for either of these. So we don't know if these are even going through. Because he hasn't, like, bro. Like, just sign for a different club, please. Do you have to be not injured to sign for a different club? So we might be in trouble. Because he will be injured until after the transfer window closes. Yeah, I don't understand why I can't cancel that transfer. I would like to see why he rejected it, though. Is it because he doesn't want to play for us, or is it that he doesn't want to go on loan? Probably because he doesn't want to join us, because we're on the second tier, and he is good enough to play a starting role in the first tier. We are about a year or two off from that, or well, being able to offer that. What other offers did we have? Minamino is coming in. We have finished that. Really? So that's wonderful. The goalkeeper that we've decided to loan in, he will be injured for about 2 months after he comes over to us. Hooray! Hooray! That's wonderful. Oh well. Right. Where was it? We could see the whatchamacallit. Was it recruitment focuses? No. It wasn't. Yes. Scout priorities. We have 47. Wait, for matches? You don't have to scout him. He's literally a free agent. Stop scouting him. Wait. What? Console assignment? Because he's just going to stay it for forever. Because if he's a free agent, he's not going to play games. Like, he's not going to play games, so you're not going to finish that ever. But apparently I can't cancel it. Why is it for games? I've never said for X amount of matches. It's always been for a week. Why is it matches? And that's probably why there's a ton of them that are like, there's nothing happening because like we're not playing matches, so I'm not scouting anyone. Which is why the guys that I had like down here, they just, what do you mean until extensive knowledge? These are the guys I said to scout for a week. What? Two matches. Yeah, no, this is wrong. Yeah, until extensive knowledge. I can't do that. The only options I have for this dude, because he's not in the scouting range, the only option I have is scout for a week. Why is it on scout until extensive knowledge when I'm not actually allowed to do that? Is this bugged as well? The same here. Nishi, until extensive knowledge. I said for a week. And nothing is happening. Where is Eguli on this list? He's not. So a guy that I have actually said, scout this dude. He's not being scouted. Scout. Now if we go back to the scout priorities. Okay, he's for 7 days. What in the... Oh, no. What? Stop it. What? Seriously, why did... Oh, for the love of shit. Why did it select everyone? Really, I can't... You can't do like... Oh yeah, move... And why am I on this screen? Like what? Prioritize. Yeah, we're getting a bunch of weird crap. And things that are not working at all. And I don't know why. This whole thing makes no sense. No sense at all. This dude actually is... He's not too shabby. Seems like a decent stand-in-the-way goalkeeper. Not quite as good. I don't think. Nakano... He suffers from that lack of aerial presence quite a lot for a central defender. Maybe not. Of course, the best player they found is a striker, so we can't sign him. Thanks. That doesn't help. Let's see if we can get him in on a trial. Is he really gonna do this again? Okay, there we go. I don't get why that's a thing. Why does it break? Why does it break, precious? Hayakawa. I think I've looked at him quite a few times before. Ooh. Right wing back. He looks pretty good. Right, so scouting players is not a problem. It's everything else. It's everything else that's a problem. Also a solid defensive midfielder. I like solid defensive midfielders. They're much worse when they're liquids. Or gas. A left-sided player. The entirety of it. Probably not. Nah. So he doesn't look too bad if you just look at the colors, but then you look at what it actually is. Like, his handling is good, his one-on-ones is reflexes, he will run out and throw the ball really well. Or, well, fairly well. But standing in the way of them? Maybe not. Well, it's a little better, but I think we have better options. How many Korean centre backs does Hiroshima have? Because I feel like this is the fourth one I see or something. Did they just have the entire Korean population of centre backs at their team or something? Hoarders. He's out for 3 to 6 months. Ouchie. Young winger. Oh, come on. Why did he have to be good? I can't play him. He's actually good. Could he potentially? Probably not. I'm thinking, could he potentially be retrained as a right wing back? Probably wouldn't want that, but maybe? No, really? Did they? So they've tried to. Okay, so Kanazawa has tried to sell him for 1.5 years, and now they've given him a new contract. Rude? If you didn't want him, why did you sign a new contract with him? And why did he sign a new contract with a club that has loaned him out to 2 different clubs and tried to sell him for the past 1.5 years? Did he really fall for that? Oh, well, actually, we changed our minds. Classic fell for the soup. He fell for the soup. Wait, was I interested in this dude? Yes. What a first name, though. Chang Hangyol? Probably not how you're supposed to say that. But I do my best. I do my best at all times. The fact that it's not very good is not my fault. Always blame someone else. That's how it works. To shortlist the default, definitely, so they all disappear, and then we can maybe get them back if we... No. Go here, and then go to free agent offers, and then back to all, and then go to list, then... Here they are. I don't get it. That's such a weird bug. Default, see who. Oh, right, he doesn't need to be on here. Right for shortlist. I sound like I'm British. I'm not, though. I don't know. I'm Swedish. I basically just pick up any accents that I listen to, and if I hear different accents, lots of them, then trouble. Because they get mixed, and it sounds like an absolute abomination. He could be first team. Same with this dude. Yeah, like my accent has drifted quite a lot over the years. When I was younger, I watched a lot of nature documentaries with Australians, so I had a very distinctly Australian flavor. It wasn't an Australian accent, but I sounded way more Australian than I did, than I do now. Was English a language I decided to learn? Well, we had to learn it in school, like everyone does. It's mandatory. But yeah, English was a very convenient language to learn because, video games, film, books, TV, like there's so much in English. So yeah. It kind of just became the thing to learn, or the language to learn, because it was more convenient. You're British. I think you mentioned that before. Yeah, like I think you said that before, at least. Yeah, like I'm mostly just happy if I'm at least semi-understandable. It doesn't always happen. Sometimes I'm not very understandable. But that's usually when I like stumble over words or forget what words I'm trying to use. So are you English then? I'm thinking since you're a West Ham fan. Last resort, really? English, half Welsh. Aha. Interesting. Do you have a favourite Welsh team? Or if it's the New Saints, I will be sad, because they do not count. I'm mostly asking because I don't really have a Swedish team that I follow or even support semi much. If that makes sense. Like I've never really been into to Swedish football. I watch the national team. Otherwise, it's like the Premier League. When I was younger, Serie A, so Italy. Spain, of course. And yeah, in the, I guess, last 15 years or so, both France and France and Germany has really started to pop up more on my radar, and I've paid more attention to that. So I've not really cared much about the Swedish teams. favorite Welsh team is Cardiff City, because your Welsh family are all Cardiff City fans, and your family from London are all West Ham fans. You're not from Wales or London. I mean, it's fair. I'm not from London. Like I said, Arsenal is my favorite team. So yeah, no. You support the team you support. Doesn't really matter much where you're from. Could he play wing back? 5.5 to 10k? No. No. How'd a guy turn professional? Hooray! West Ham's your club because you chose them. You had to choose when you were little, and West Ham felt like the right team that suits you. And that's the way it should be, right? Like you feel the club that feels right for you. Like it's the same for me with Arsenal, of course. Like I watched them play. I was like, damn. No, well, I didn't really say damn because I was a little guy. I was just a little guy. I didn't swear much back then. Might be difficult to believe now, but it was true. I didn't swear much back then. But yeah, it was like I really enjoy this, and like everything around the club as well. It was just something that it clicked with me. Sometimes like it's everything around. Maybe it's like for you had the family that supported the club. Then yeah, that's also like a proper valid reason to support the team, because it's what we always done. But then again, if it hadn't been, it's your team, you choose. Like there are teams from like all sorts of places in the world that I might not support directly, but I have a soft spot for because of various reasons. Like it could be, oh well, I played with them in FIFA and I had a lot of fun, so now I like the club or the team, or I had fun in a Football Manager save, or I've watched them play and it was a lot of fun. You know, it's there are so many different ways that you can end up supporting a team. So in the end, the only thing that matters is, do you want to support the team? If yes, well, that's that. Okay, and played superbly, looked really comfortable. Well, what does that mean? Does it mean did he get some assists or something? Who knows? We can only see his international games. Yeah, so he got an assist. Playing left wing back. He can play left wing back? Kinda, sort of. Kaneko is a Nagasaki target. You keep your grubby little hands off of him. You stay the hell away. He's mine and mine alone. Because I don't want to lose another striker. This is not the time. He's also not homegrown yet, so... Can you talk about rumors linking Kaneko with a move to Nagasaki? No, I cannot. Because the rumors matter none at all. I don't care about your rumors. You can take them and you can put them in your back pocket and carry them away. I don't know why they, like, if I have players removed from not interested list, why? I was not interested in them back then. Why would I be interested now? Yeah, I'm not interested because I can't sign any of them, or I can't, well, I can sign them, but I can't use them. If I get recommended one of these again, I will, I don't know, maybe I'll do something, maybe, wide midfielder or playmaking winger. What's this guy again? Yeah, nah. I was thinking of having him play as a wingback, but yeah, his physicals are literally non-existent, which is not a good thing. Recent drastic changes in training intensity. Ah, right, yes, because we are in the mid-season. Well, not mid-season. Third way through the season, pre-season? Akasaki would be a better choice of vice captain. He's leaving the club in 7 days. It would be a terrible choice for vice captain. Oh, boy. You're leaving in 6 months as well. You're retiring in 6 months. Why are you giving advice on who should be vice captain? Especially since, again, he's retiring on the same day as you are, in 6 months, and he leaves the club in 7 days. What? So Lingbe should sign, apparently. I kind of want to. That means we have to let Roger go and probably sign a centre-back. Another centre-back to replace Roger. Roger. Let's try and sign Simi Lungbo and see if... wait, does he want to buy anyone? Yes, Ceresura. Ooh, those are some big clubs. Let's see if he's more reasonable. Long-term aims be established J2 in 27-28. In 27-28, I guess being established in the J2 by next season wouldn't be too bad. Will improve. No, you can have a language course. Yes. Be established. Let's remove that as well, and then we'll suggest important. What? Yeah, we're not doing those. Oh, well, that one. What if we do that? Okay, good. We can promise him to be a star player, and then we can bring that down later. 3.8. We have gone from absolutely never to I will play for you for 16k a week to I want 6k per week, and then now well, what could this be, like a month and a half since the last time I tried? 3.8. I think the highest I wanted to go was 4. We could probably knock that down a little bit more. Let's see, how much is the highest earner currently playing? Earning 3.6. He wants a minimum fee release clause of 775k. Well, you're not getting a sell-on fee percentage. Thank you very much. Top division promotion wage rise. You could have 20. And then we... 3.5. If we get relegated, we can go down to like 200. Surely that would be good for you. How about that? We're actually getting another senior international player in. Woo. And he's good. He could be... Could he be a vice captain? Maybe. I can't even remember who our captain is. Who's our captain? I probably should know. I probably should know. No. Can I get him down to regular starter? Yeah, I can. Nice. Inoue, can I get him down to regular starter? No, he will be upset. Important? No, okay. Let's not do that. Then we need to wait. Right. Staff contracts set to expire? Well, if they are, that's probably because I haven't decided to re-sign them. Probably. Really? Should I should get... No, but I can't. Second team manager. Yeah. No. Don't have a contract to Suzuki. Okay. I see his contract's not up. No, it's not. I was wondering, like, it would be funny if he snuck in his own, like, you should definitely offer me a new contract. But yeah, I think we'll let the head physio go and find a new one. Mostly because I want to. Maybe we can find someone who's a little bit better, or something. The director of football, I don't know. Take, I've not decided yet either. Maybe I'll... don't. I like to say, don't offer him a contract and you made no decision. I very much made a decision. I very deliberately made a decision. Don't. Katsuno, do we keep him around? He's been decent, eh? He seems like a happy guy. He's probably good to have around. Morishima should apparently let go for some reason. Haven't we just paid for him to get... Yeah, we just paid for him to study for his Continental Pro license. And then we just go, and bye. Why? He's good. What a terrible, like... And the annoying part is, I'm not actually the one who's supposed to be doing all of these things. Well, not for the second team and apart from the manager. Yeah, well, let's keep this guy around. That's a hefty raise he wanted. Sure, we can waive the compensation. 675, 700. Okay, so he gets a decent raise for, well, existing. Take we'll keep him around. He also wants a hefty raise. Don't understand why I can't offer longer than 1 year. 25. Surely 525. There we go. Good lad. Good lad. You get 35 quid more a week. Good. Good. Modishimo was good, right? And he was currently studying for a new license. Uchimo we might just let go. So don't offer. We do offer contract here. Whew. Starting 25. Can I give him 2? I can't give him 2. 850? Oh, come on. 850 is fine. Exactly. That's what I thought. Furo, we are not offering a contract. Suzuki. I mean, he's pretty good. Like, why are we not offering? Let's have the director of football do that. He's unwilling to consider renewing contract. Why? Lack of interest in an offer from Gifu due to him not wanting a hands-on role at this point in his career. What? Oh, and he's gone. He's gone. We don't offer a contract right now. Okay. Ekuli. Like, okay, who is it that's scouting him? Because apparently they have no clue how to scout, because we have found out absolutely nothing since the last time we scouted. Okay. Pulling-a-ling-a-ling. Lost connection to OBS. So can I assign scout? Let's... What if we have Mustafa Haji? Yes. Maybe he can actually find some information out, because, well, I would like to know more than... I think the tackling was 8 to 15 last time we checked. Like, we have found out absolutely nothing in the past, I think, 4 times we've scouted him. I want to know a little bit more. Please and thank you. Yeah, nah. Okay, let's go into Kofu, which was... That was a higher offer, wasn't it? I think it was. And I could help the second team squad. Ito could help the first team squad. Oh! He had a mohawk when he came through, and now he has long hair. Is that the same hair that I have? Well, that I was assigned. Also, did he have a birthday and he grew a little bit? So well, he currently has grown quite a lot in jumping reach. I think he might have. I think he might have. Mm-hmm. Okay, send him another... No, he's literally signed for another club. I'm not going to pay for his language courses. Come on. General team training workload is too high. That is because we are trying to get fit. Personality changes? Maybe he's more balanced than he was before. Okay. So he's declined. Was once a star J2 central defender. Right now he's probably a leading J3. That's a big drop off. Oof. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. That is quite a drop off. What was it? Yeah, so it was the higher offer. Probably should have tried to just offer out for 170 or something. But yeah, like it was weird that I couldn't like cancel the transfer that we had, which is very annoying. Go for a J. Damn it! I should have checked. I would have preferred to sold him to a J3 team. And of course, I'm no longer allowed to go backwards. Is he really not allowed, like, interested? It says he's interested. Like, considering his options. Okay. Weird. Weird. What was that? Oh. Continue. Probably should have Hocher train with the reserves until he leaves, because I feel like he might be inclined to kick our players a little bit. Let's do that. Let's move him to the second team, so he doesn't injure someone on his way out. Nishi would be a superb signing. I am inclined to agree, but we have just offered a contract to a different right wing back. What if he plays that left wing back? Muninju is the reserve and we bring in Nishi. Could we do that? We don't have full knowledge of him yet, so we'll keep scouting. Ito don't sign apparently. Yeah, because this was 4.5, or yeah, 4.5 star before. Now it's 2.5. That makes more sense. Loan deal set to expire. Kinda. Yeah. Man, I'd really like to keep him though. What if we pay his full wages? And he will be an important player. If we do that, a sensible future fee. I mean, we don't really have the option to do that because, yeah, I'm assuming a sensible for them would be like 3 million rather than, I don't know, 500,000, which is what I would be comfortable with. If we do loan to buy fee, where did that end up? There we go. Optional future fee. He's not that interested in a permanent deal. Okay. Guess we don't do that then. I hate when that happens. Unacceptable. We'll make it anyways. Make it anyways. Match preparation. Staffing advice. What? What? What did I send him on a course? That's your job. Right. Man. Yeah, I would really like to keep Kanda around. I really do. Oh. Okay. Amith Nyang. Who was that? Ah, right, this kid. Like he couldn't I can't defend to save his life. He's fairly selfish, that's not good. He's adaptable though. But yeah, I would like to retrain him to be a right wing back if we sign him, and I don't think he would be too keen on that. He has 4 caps, senior caps for Senegal. Okay. Is he currently in? No. This dude is. Are you good? Is it attacking midfielder? That's a shame. We move on. Number 38. Hey. Replaces Phil for fitness reasons. Yeah, it's the fitness reasons, not because Phil is leaving. Right? Right. What we're gonna do is we're gonna leave it here for today because it's getting a little late. And we will finish setting up this. I'm gonna write it down because I'm gonna forget. Choose lineup for friendly. There we go. And that's what we will start with next time, which will be probably Thursday. Probably. And that's probably when we'll start finalizing transfers and stuff, I guess, and really getting into towards the actual season 2. But yeah, we'll see what we can come up with, because we're getting towards the actual start of the season. What is that? Arterivo. Do they have any good players? Just before we start, he does not look 31. He looks like 21. Darn good genes. How dare you? How dare you look that good at 31? Anyway, Thursday, probably, most likely. I hope so, at least.